Hello friends. I hit 300,000 followers this week, which is insane. I just started posting in January, so for this to all happen in like 8 months, literally insane to me. But I figured since I have so many new people here following me that I wanted to do a little Q&A. And also, in honor of hitting 300K, I want to do a giveaway where I clear 3 teachers' wish lists. To enter, just comment your Amazon wish list link and bonus points if you add a picture of you in your classroom, because I think that would be cute for me to see. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me and supporting me. So yeah, I asked on my Instagram story for you guys to ask me some questions. I printed them, that way I didn't have to keep stopping my video and going to look at them on my phone. Obviously you guys know I'm a first year kindergarten teacher, but that might be all you know about me, so here you go. I got lots of questions about what inspired me to become a kindergarten teacher. Just wanted to make a difference and feel like my work and my heart and everything was making a difference in the world. I feel like that's kind of a cheesy answer, but it's the truth. Besides kindergarten, what grade would I teach? I student taught in 1st grade and I loved it. I would say anything K through 2 I would love. What am I most excited to teach my students? Big reason of why I love teaching kindergarten is that I get to help them grow into these little humans, life and social skills. So I'm super excited to start teaching them those. I feel like that's super important to bring back to kindergarten. I remember in kindergarten, I learned my parents' phone numbers. I learned my address. I learned how to tie my shoes. And also teaching them to read is just like the most rewarding thing ever. So that too. Advice for getting started with posting on TikTok. This is a good one. I feel like you have to find your niche and stick to it. So just have to enjoy posting. Like, I didn't start posting to become an influencer. I started posting just because I authentically wanted to share my fun teaching outfits. You have to make content that you yourself would enjoy watching. And you have to get over the fear of people judging you. I went through that big time and I still do a little bit, but you just kind of have to get over that and like embrace it. You never know what could happen with it. My goal actually when I started posting was to hit 10K by the end of 2026. Stay authentic to yourself, create content that you love. Yeah. When is my birthday and how old am I? My birthday is August 26th, so it's coming up soon. And right now I'm 23. I'll be turning 24 in just a few weeks. Do I have any pets? Yes. I have 2 dogs, golden doodle named Goose and a golden retriever named Bambi. They're the light and joy of my life. I know everyone says that their dogs are the best, but it's mine. My dogs are the best. How long have me and Jackson been together? We dated for like 3 weeks in high school, and then we got back together in December of 2022. Yeah, 3.5, almost 4 years now. That's pretty crazy. And then we got engaged this March. He's pretty amazing, awesome. He's the best. Tips for interviews, that's a good one. I think what helped me get this job that I got is bringing data from your student teaching. So like for my student teaching, I took their middle of year data, which was when I then came into the classroom, and then compared it to their end of year data. This is where they were at when I came into the classroom, and then this is where they ended. And I really think that's what got me my job. How do I reset after a long day of school? I nap. Something you guys might not know about me is that I'm a sleepy girl. On the weekend, if I go to sleep at like midnight, I won't wake up till like 3 p.m. the next day. There have been times where I've slept until 6 p.m. 16, 17 hours of sleep. I'm a little bit convinced that if no one woke me up, I would just sleep forever. Where did I grow up? Indiana. Born and raised in a small town in Indiana. I moved to Denver for like 2 years, and then we're back here where I grew up. What would I call my style? That's a good question. I don't even know. I've heard the term dopamine dressing on TikTok. I feel like that's what's resonated with me the most. Just weird things that make me happy. Has a kid ever mentioned my TikTok account? This is a funny one. Yes. On the first day of school, like 5 or 6 of my kiddos were like, I've seen your videos on my mommy's phone, which I think is so cute and sweet. Have you always wanted to be a teacher? No. The video I posted a few weeks ago, I dive more into this, but I actually got my degree in marketing and then switched to teaching. I have not always wanted to be a teacher, but I do think I was always meant to become a teacher. The hardest part about teaching, for me, it's the exhaustion, especially teaching 5-year-olds. It's almost like performing all day. Like the behavior management, you get used to that. It's the exhaustion that comes with that. I feel like if you're a really good teacher, you're gonna be exhausted. How was my first week of kindergarten? It was amazing and perfect. Only having 14 kids is such a blessing. I feel like my first week would have been a lot harder if I had a bigger class. I just have a group of angels. They're just babies and they're angels and they're sweethearts and I just love them so much. Do I teach public, private, or charter? I teach at a public school. How do I feel about being an inspiration to young girls who want to be a teacher? That's insane. That's how I feel, is that it's insane. I've gotten thousands of messages over the last few weeks of people saying that I've inspired them to become a teacher, and I think that's like the most special thing in the whole wide world. I'm not gonna get emotional about it, but like the fact that I'm having a real impact on real people's lives just by sharing mine and like sharing positivity, it's insane to me, and it's so special. You know, that was my goal of becoming a teacher, to be able to positively impact one person. So when I get all these thousands of messages of people like saying how much I've inspired them, it's just crazy to me. My favorite outfit that I own. My favorite outfit that I own is my wedding dress. Also got a "can we see your wedding dress?" No, you cannot. Next summer of 2027, you'll be able to see it. I would say below my wedding dress, my favorite outfit. I really love the dress that I wore to my teacher shower. That one stands out to me. But my favorite teacher outfit is my Queen of Sparkles set, for sure. The meanest thing a kid has said to me. Kids don't really say mean stuff to me. What sticks out to me is my first year as a kindergarten IA. I love this little guy. He was so mad because I took away his iPad, and he went, "You're such a..." And I was like, ooh, like scared for what was about to come out of his mouth, and he said, "Stinker." So I feel like that's probably the meanest thing a kid has ever called me, was a stinker. Kids aren't really mean to me. Very blessed for that. Oh, I saw this one quite a few times. Do I plan on having kids anytime soon? We're getting married next summer. When we get married, Jackson will be 23 and I'll be 24. I feel like 3 years after we get married will be a good time. I want to have 2 kids, a girl and a boy. I feel like everyone wants that, but when I'm like 27, 28. Where did I go to college at? I went to Ball State in Indiana. I went there for my undergrad and my grad. Any advice for young girls wanting to become teachers? I would say get experience in a classroom, even if you're young. At my high school, we did peer tutoring, so we got to go work in a classroom, and I worked in a 2nd grade classroom, which was super fun. Get some experience in a classroom and see if it makes you happy, and see if you think that would be a good fit. Got a few questions about pageants. If you follow me on here, you might not know that I dabble a bit into pageantry. In 2024, I competed for Miss Colorado, and then I did Miss Indiana last year, and then I'm doing Miss Indiana again this year. It's actually on Labor Day weekend, so it's coming up in less than a month. With a platform like Miss Indiana, I would then have a larger impact on people and have a bigger platform to be able to reach people and spread my message. So how tall am I? I'm 5'9". I feel like I'm a lot taller than people might assume. What does my fiance do for a living? He is a professional skier. We actually have a ski resort like 5 minutes from our house in Indiana. People probably don't assume Indiana would have a ski resort, but we have a little ski resort called Perfect North Slopes, and that's where he likes to ski at. And he has a clothing company called Clover, which is like a ski brand clothing company. We have very opposite kind of jobs. Am I introverted or extroverted? I am definitely introverted. People might not assume that looking at my videos, but I'm very introverted. That is when I'm at my peak happiness, is when I'm cozy and at home. I have like 3 friends. Last but not least, how do I maintain such a positive attitude and outlook? Being positive is a choice, at least at first. You have to choose to wake up and see the good. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, it's so easy to get mad. But what I like to think is, are my feelings about the traffic gonna change the traffic? No. If I spill a drink on the ground, are my feelings about the spilled drink gonna change the fact that I spilled the drink? No. It's normal to feel feelings, but you have to then change how you react to things. I've literally changed my entire life by changing my mindset on how I react to things. I haven't always been a positive and happy person. You have to choose it, and then it comes naturally to you, because now I wake up every day and I only see the positives, and I wake up genuinely happy to be alive, and I wake up so happy. So if you want to live a positive and happy life like me, like if you see my videos and you're like, I want to be positive and happy like that, you can. You literally can. I don't know. You have to choose to be a positive and cheerful and joyful person. And when you do, your life literally will change. You can change the trajectory of your life by choosing to be positive. And on that note, I'm gonna stop yapping for the day. I hope maybe you guys got to know me a little bit better if you're new here. Thank you so much for 300K. That's completely insane to me. And on August 15th, I'm gonna pick 3 teachers, wish list, and completely clear it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Bye.